Hey friends, this is Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Des Moines, Iowa. I'm here every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi, everybody.
So we do quick and easy cards and fun folds, boxes, but I try to make hard things easier, and I also don't want to take a lot of your time. So our videos only last 20 to 30 minutes, and at the end of each, there is prize patrol. So you can win the card that we're making each week. You put in hashtag prize patrol in the comments and you'll be entered. When we do have to record a video ahead of time, like this week, I'm actually at Backstage in Las Vegas. So we recorded it the weekend before. And go on YouTube. Steve is there live right now. He wants to talk to you. And we will randomly pick a winner from everyone who leaves a comment on YouTube. So thanks for joining us. Here is the fun card we're making today. It's a corner fold card. These beautiful flowers are from the Traditions of Christmas DSP. You recognize this? It's been out of stock.
Wow.
It's back in today. So actually today is Friday, November 7th. And it is back in stock. So get it now while you can.
That's really impressive.
The number for this is 165853. So the flowers on the front of this card were just fussy cut out of this DSP. And I think, what do you think, Steve? We should just fussy cut the whole page and have a whole bunch of Christmas cards made this way.
Yeah, it would only take me about, 3 days to...
Well, there's always Jean who likes to fussy cut, so we should send that home with her. So, hopefully, I'm sure I'm having a good time in Las Vegas. Are you having a good time home alone,
I am
Steve?
missing you horribly.
Are you? You
Yes,
know already.
I am moping.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad, but... Okay, let's get started. Steve has some measurements up already. So this is real red cardstock. It's 4 1/4 across and 11 inches up and down, scored in the middle at 5 1/2. Then the next thing you have to do, it's actually in my directions this way, is cut from this upper right-hand corner down to the score line at 5 1/2. So cut that whole section off.
Hey, wait, that's the one where you start the cutting blade in the middle, though, so that you don't crinkle your corners. Right?
All the things you know.
I'm learning.
Good job, honey.
I'm teachable.
So then I'm turning it the other way. So this is I should have showed you how the card opens. This top flips up and this side flips out. So a fairly easy card, but impressive for whoever you give it to. Okay. So now this triangle that we just cut off of here, what you're going to do is score the long side, not the diagonal, but the long straight side at 1/4 of an inch. You can see the score line, and we're going to fold it back, okay? Then we are going to use a normal layer for inside the card. This is basic white, 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I already stamped it from our family to yours. That's from the Branching Out bundle. That's what I use for everything. In fact, I'm going to show you this before I shut it. This label on the front that the flowers, it's the smallest die from Branching Out, and then the sentiment is also from Branching Out. So this die right here is what I used. And this is a beautiful, beautiful set. It has a pink dot, so you know it's in the Fall Mini catalog. Okay, so we have this 1/4 inch scored, and I'm going to look at this one just to make sure I get it right. So we want it to open this way, and we're going to put the glue along the score line. And then there's going to be this little tip up here. We're just going to use snips, and we are going to snip that off once we get to the top. So I am very excited about the organized swaps that I made for Backstage and some gifts, and I will be showing you that all soon. But it's been quite the little workshop around here, hasn't it, Steve?
It has. She's been busy.
And I've had some help from my friends too, so.
Yeah. but not me so much. But she has had other elves in her workshop working with her.
And why haven't you been in my workshop working
I
with
have actually been doing my own work.
He's still been raking leaves. We talked about that last week.
Darn trees. There's a lot of them.
Okay, so I lined this up at the bottom, and I left that little snip at the top, and we're just going to snip it off. It's teeny tiny. You can hardly see it. Okay, so then this is going to need a bone folder to get this just the way we want it. Okay, the next thing we're doing is pool party. And the pool party is 3 3/4 across and 5 inches up and down. Now, I cut it diagonally from the upper right down to the lower left. And then after I did this, I had a sheet like this, but I wanted this bottom piece needs to be smaller. So you actually cut a 1/4 inch off. So I'm going to show you in comparison. These were 2 equal triangles to begin with, right? Just like the 1/4 inch that I scored on this red to put it behind the white, we're going to cut off a 1/4 inch off of just one of the triangles, okay? And then we're going to run it through an embossing folder. Use whatever you want. I use the Pressed Flowers embossing folder. You can see it's very, very pretty. And now the larger triangle of the 2 is what's going to go on the front. And I guess I could have told you. Let's go ahead and adhere this. This is the white layer that has that 1/4 inch of red on the side. We're going to adhere this inside the card. Now this card is on the Pals Blog Hop. It'll be next Wednesday. So if you're here from the Pals Blog Hop, welcome. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and come join us on Tuesday nights. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we really enjoy talking to people, finding out where you're from and what's going on there and what's going on in your lives. We always share some of what's going on in our lives too.
Yeah, and in fact, in the comments right now, we would like to tell you have you tell us what you're up to.
Yeah, remember, I'm home alone. I'm really lonely, so I would appreciate having people to talk to. So
chat with him in the comments. So this is the bigger triangle that we did not cut any off from the 3 3/4 by 5. Now this one, make sure you emboss it on the right way. So it was like this, right? So I embossed them separately just to get the right side out. This triangle inside is a little smaller because we cut the 1/4 inch off that strip. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that inside. We are doing one more thing before I leave for backstage. This is Friday night and we're driving up to Sioux City and we are going to a Christian music concert. It's Zach Williams and who else is there, Steve?
Matt Maurer and Crowder. So it should be a really good lineup. We like all 3 of these artists. They have so many good songs. So I'm excited. So we actually had tickets to see Zach Williams when he was in Ames. And I can't remember what happened, but at the last minute we had a conflict. And so we gave him our tickets to our in-laws, who we get along with splendidly, and sent them to the concert.
Okay, so we have our pool party layers on here. Now again, this is the smallest die from the branching out. And you're going to center this on here. I want to center it. Actually, I'm not going to totally center it because I want the from our family to yours to show. So we're going to move it over. But when you lift it up, look at all that shouldn't have glue on it, right? So I'm going to be very careful to have the glue on the top and stop it. Stop it in time. You don't want to glue your card shut. So I'm centering it, yet putting it off center. Just put it where you think it looks good, right? And one thing I might do differently is move from our family to yours over even a little further. But a plan doesn't always come together. Okay, so these are the fussy cut flowers, and I put some dimensionals on here and some half a dimensionals. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the paper backing off of all of that. And again on this, some of the bottom and some of the top is hanging over. So I did not put dimensionals all the way. I thought about it, but I stopped myself because I don't want dimensionals in the hangover places.
You know, it would look even better with some bling.
It would look better with bling. And on the original card, we have loose gold sequins. This is from the annual catalog. For time's sake, I thought I'd use these adhesive metallic gems. This is also from the annual catalog. And some of these are gold. We have some big ones in gold down here and also some smaller ones in gold. And I just use these. They're pretty too. And I didn't want you to have to watch me put glue on the back of all those other sequins. So we're just sprinkling. You want to do typically an odd number. And, you know, you can fill in some of the space or sprinkle it how you want. Okay, so here is card number 1. Here's card number 2. Hopefully they're about the same, but leave me a comment on YouTube and I will draw and let you know next week who won this beautiful corner fold card. And again, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a blessed week and please come back Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.